If you've ever been caught outside during a thunderstorm, you might have felt the wind pick up as the rain started falling. Sometimes these winds become so strong that they knock down trees and power poles and even cause damage to your house. Unlike the spinning winds of tornadoes, these are called straight line winds because the air moves in mostly the same direction at any one spot. A thunderstorm produces strong straight line winds through its downdraft, which is a current of air that flows from the storm cloud to the ground. As rain begins to fall from the storm cloud, some of the rain changes from liquid water into a gas known as water vapor. As this happens, the air cools, which makes it heavier and causes it to fall more quickly toward the ground. This is a downdraft, and as it reaches the ground, the fast moving air inside the downdraft spreads out in the form of gusty winds. Inside a downdraft, a smaller area of even stronger winds called a downburst can form. A downburst can produce winds of over 100 miles per hour. One of the most dangerous kinds of downbursts is called a microburst. A microburst occurs when the strong winds of a downburst happen over a very small area, usually less than 2 or 3 miles across, about the size of a small town. They only last a few minutes but can cause a lot of damage to trees and buildings, and they are very dangerous to airplanes because the strong winds that flow downward within a microburst can push planes toward the ground very suddenly, sometimes causing them to crash. In places that are normally dry, the strong winds of a downburst can kick up a lot of loose dust on the ground, creating a big wall of dust called a haboob. The dust in a haboob can be so thick that it blocks out sunlight and makes it very hard to see anything more than a few feet in front of you, causing very dangerous driving conditions. Sometimes a lot of thunderstorms can form very close to one another. When this happens, the gusty winds produced by the downdrafts of each storm come together to form an even bigger line of storms with very strong winds, called a mesoscale convective system, or MCS. An MCS can stretch across multiple states and produce a lot of damage, and if it lasts for an especially long time, it can be called a derecho. If you're outside when a thunderstorm with strong winds strikes, be sure to get inside a sturdy building like a house or school right away so you can be safe from falling trees or flying objects. Get as far away from windows as you can, as flying objects can easily break glass. If you're riding in a car and see a haboob coming, tell the driver to pull as far off the road as they can, turn the car's lights off, and wait it out. Straight line winds are no joke, and these tips will help keep you safe when strong winds strike.